Okay. Let's.
So I don't know how to put this in the news, but I've been itching to talk about this for the whole podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ridley Scott, I don't think Napoleon shot the pyramids with cannons. To which Ridley Scott replies, "Shut up, you don't know, you weren't there."
Wait, what's happening with Napoleon?
Oh, man,
I didn't
I'm so
see.
glad you don't know about this. So Ridley Scott's doing a biopic historical drama of
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I saw the
Napoleon.
trailer for it with
Right,
Joaquin
okay,
Phoenix.
so French people and like hundreds of historians around the world are going, what the fuck? Tons of that shit didn't happen. And Ridley Scott's reaction is, were you there? You don't know that. I'm just getting hated on by the French. The French hate themselves. They don't want to see cool shit.
I mean, are we doing like Tarantino-esque, like we do fun history this time around? Is that what we're doing? Also, aren't we doing a Gladiator 2? I heard they're doing a Gladiator 2.
I don't know about that.
I
Is
heard
it going to
there's
feature the same characters?
No, I think it's starring Denzel Washington or something like that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, the thing about like, were you there? That is a direct quote. That is not me like paraphrasing.
That's pretty good.
But
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no, like,
I did see. The French don't even like themselves. I did see that. I did see that.
French critics are being like, this movie is well directed, but it's also nonsense because it's like it's lies. like don't get, and like normally you're like, oh, it's historical fiction, right? No, it's based on a true story, the story of Napoleon, one of the most well-documented people that have ever existed in the history of the world. A man whose every day was documented to some degree, including where he was for the positions of all historical events that occurred in his time.
Do you mean to tell me that the 300 did not face down an army of Morlocks and mutants and monster genetic freak assassins?
See, Wooly, that's the actual reason people are giving Ridley Scott guff. 300 did not pretend to be anything other than a complete fantasy, right? 300 was no one but the dumbest idiot looked at 300 and was like, well, this is clearly a comic booky or fantastical retelling of whatever. When they see fucking Darius come down, or no, Xerxes. Darius was his dad. Xerxes comes down and he's like 12 and a half fucking feet tall and speaking with a god voice, right? But Napoleon
Leonidas
is pretending to be like a historical like reenactment of events that did happen. So when people in Egypt and France go, Napoleon didn't fucking shoot the pyramids with cannons, dude. And he's like, maybe he did. You don't know. And people are like, yeah, no, we do. Everyone knows he didn't shoot the pyramids with cannons.
Okay, but is it hype though?
It is.
Shit. Damn. Yeah, I think I expect, because I expect to go see that and look around the theater and just and point out, these are the motherfuckers that are thinking about the Roman Empire every day.
Oh yeah.
Look, take a look around. That is who that meme is aimed at.
I think the funnest part, and I know you and I have been guilty of it as well. It's like, yeah, just because you saw it in a realistic drama does not mean it actually happened. Which is why when you make a historical piece of media, maybe you should try.
That also led to a hilarious moment when after we walked out of Killers of the Flower Moon, and I was talking about everything in that, and Punch Bomb was just like, wow, yeah, no, it was really cool and interesting that they kind of created this like this setting where there was like, rich native people that then had
You can't.
people coming in, and I was like,
you can't. Wooly,
No,
you have told me this story before with a different movie. This is the second time you have told me the exact same story about you walking out of a film with Punch Mom and her going, wow, that was a crazy movie that they invented all that shit. Can you believe it? Did you ever talk about the first one?
Which one was it?
It was Django Unchained.
Like,
don't you remember? Where you walked out and she was like, wow, that was really brutal. But it wasn't really like that, was it?
The concept of Mandingo fighting and the shit they're going. Yes. Not the events of Django Unchained.
No. But like, oh, that was so brutal. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. No, this has been a thing. Also, that, I mean, I then, part of the conversation was like, also, that Wolf of Wall Street was a real, Jordan Belfort's a real person. Yeah. And then,
I just saw a great comment that I would like to respond to, which is somebody in the chat said, when will white people learn? Dude, I don't have to. I don't have to if I don't wanna.
But yes, so like I in summation, I'm like, so were we under the impression that the Osage Nation was like a Wakanda setting for the native people of the 1920s America? Is this what we were? Yeah. So, you need to put up front when it's history, and I think Napoleon is no exception. Good shit. Fuck it.
There's a scene where he's like watching Marie Antoinette get executed, and people are like, he's like 4 countries away. He was not there. What are you fucking talking about?
Bro. But is it hype though? Rule of cool. God damn it. He was everywhere. Bigger than history. Fuck it. I'm on board, actually. I say don't stop.
Yeah, okay, fine. Napoleon wasn't even short. That's one of the most fun little historical analogs.
That's the big one. Yeah, that was petty rumor making
it's a combination of the British
to cut him
saying
down.
He was short, and then looking at historical data of how tall people were in the day. Mm-hmm. And going, oh wow, people were really short back. This guy was really short. It's like everybody was short back then.
It's Scarlet Pimpernel shit, It's we need to put those Frenchies in their place. We do. However we can.
Also, the fact that he's like, Ridley Scott's a British guy, and people are like, this is a British guy making a movie about a French guy, and he's wrong. And when the French are like, you're wrong, he's like, I don't care, you stupid French.
Hey, how about you shut the fuck up? How about that? Yeah, no, to be fair, because I mean, like, hard cut to like, the Scorsese like working with the Osage descendants and talking to the grandkids of the people in the movie, and everyone that's hired there is from the actual tribe, and then work in like doing the whole authenticity thing. Like, and there's a bumper in the beginning of the movie of him just talking about the fact that, hey, we worked with everybody here and it's super legit and authentic. Just over to Ridley going, hey, Frenchies, fuck off. How about that?
Why do you hate yourselves? I tried to make you look cool, but you stupid and you smell.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Just the Assassin's Creed message. This movie was not made from a group of different faiths or creeds and beliefs.
No, it was made by me.